Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, every day there is news of violence in Bengal. Every day there is news of vandalism in Bengal. Every day there is news of lawlessness in Bengal. And it's just getting too much. The crimes against women in Bengal, what we have seen during Sandesh Khali, what we are seeing now, viewers, think about it. The only way to save Bengal and save the people of Bengal is to have president's rule in Bengal. I can't bear it, and neither can you, when we see images like this every day in Bengal. Now, these are pictures of last night. We all know about the gang rape which the Mamata Banerjee government, and I believe Mamata Banerjee personally, is trying to cover up. Now, what the best way to cover up the gang rape is to destroy the evidence, and last night that's exactly what happened. A mob of about 1,000 people came in and ransacked the hospital where the gang rape happened. Our reporters were there covering it live, ladies and gentlemen, and I can tell you it was scary. I got some videos from people inside the hospital who said that we don't even know if we'll survive this nature of attack. If you see some of the shots that are taken from the top angle, it is completely crazy. You would think that it's a kind of Bangladesh kind of situation if you were to see that little image from one particular part. These are the kind of images, ladies and gentlemen. Total mobs have taken over in Kolkata. So a mob attacks a hospital, a mob destroys the evidence, and Mamata Banerjee is completely clueless, as usual. She blames everybody. She blames the BJP, she blames the left, but she doesn't have the conscience to blame herself. She doesn't have the humility to say that I have lost control, I don't know how to govern a state. Ladies and gentlemen, there were policemen there, and you can ask anyone there, eyewitnesses, doctors, people who were there, reporters, they will tell you that the policemen seemed to disappear when the mob came. And why? Is the police force there only to issue threats to the media like Republic, or is the police there to make sure that mobs are kept in check? There were no mobs here. The mobs completely took over that area. It is quite clear to me and quite clear to everyone that this was a crime in which many people were involved in the gang rape and murder. Till now, they are not able to admit it. Ladies and gentlemen, it has also been reported to me, and a lot of information is coming to me, that there is institutionalized corruption. There are all kinds of dirty rackets running in government-run medical colleges in Kolkata and across the state of Bengal. Is that the reason why the principal of this particular medical college was within 24 hours promoted as the principal of the National Medical College in Kolkata? Did he know some secrets? Did he threaten that if he were to be removed or kept out of a job, then he would expose the dark deeds of the ruling party? These are questions that we must ask. Also, the crime rate against women in Bengal is very, very high. You don't need NCRB data to go through it. We all saw the approach of Mamata Banerjee during Sandesh Khali. When there was mass rape allegations against hoodlums and mafia from the Trinamool Congress, you know what she did, viewers? She attacked the victims, she supported the people accused of rape, and she arrested the Republic Bangla reporter. This is a sign of a weak government, ladies and gentlemen. A weak and insecure government. She should ask herself. She talks of Ma Mati Manush. If that is the case, why are women paraded naked in Kuch Bihar? Why did that incident happen? Why are people in certain parts of Bengal passing off what they are doing as some kind of a Sharia rule? Is this what she has allowed? Is the demographic change in Bengal so much that some parts of Bengal are carrying on some kind of a Sharia rule? Sharia courts? Will this be allowed in our country? Ladies and gentlemen, she holds portfolios of health, home, and she is the chief minister. But she has zero accountability. She feels zero accountability. The problem with Mamata Banerjee, she still thinks, after all these years in leader, that she's an opposition leader. You are not Mamata Banerjee. You're ruling party leader. She's got this mentality that if anyone asks her any questions, she'll say, I'll sit in protest myself. No, you are the chief minister. You're not supposed to be sitting in protest. Why will you sit in protest against yourself? Correct your government or quit government. And since you won't quit government, and since we've seen the lawlessness that has been unleashed in Bengal under your government, you ought to step aside. Mamata Banerjee and her government have ensured that the image, the economy and the social fabric of Bengal has been ruined. And therefore, in my view, once again, viewers, tell me if you support me. My view is that Article 356 of the Constitution must be implemented in Bengal, because it says that if the President of India, on receipt of a report from the governor of the state or otherwise, is satisfied that a situation has arisen in which the government of the state cannot be carried on in accordance with the provisions of this Constitution, the President may proclaim an emergency in the state. I really don't know what the governor of Bengal is waiting for. He should send a report. The central government very seriously consider it. Across the nation, people will support it. We are fed up, ladies and gentlemen, by seeing these images of the way in which the people of Bengal are being tortured, in the way in which lumpens and hooligans have been let loose on the people of Bengal. We are fed up, ladies and gentlemen, with the obvious patronage that these dangerous elements are getting from the ruling party of Bengal. Ladies and gentlemen, my view is clear. President's rule in Bengal. Tell me what you think. Let's debate.
At 12:05 a.m. on Thursday, a mob gathered outside RG Kar Hospital in College. The mob broke the guardrail of the RG Kar Hospital and barged inside. The miscreants turned violent, overturning a police vehicle. Then the mob entered the college. The entire emergency ward was vandalized.
This is the emergency building of RG Kar Hospital after it has been ransacked by mob trying to destroy all the evidence. This is the gate. This is the metal gate of RG Kar Medical College Hospital, fully ransacked, broken. And I would like to show you the ticketing counter. Just see the ticketing counter. Just few minutes back, mob had attacked this entire place, and Republic is the only media who shot the entire ransack, the hooliganism. Whether this is to destroy, to completely destroy the evidences is the biggest question right now. On the other hand, I'm going to show you, this is the ticketing counter. This is the gate. This is the admission ticket counter. This is currently the state of admission ticket counter, and I'm just asking my viewers to maintain discretion, because now you are going to see visuals which are more gory, which are more disturbing than any visuals from Bangladesh or Palestine. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the HDU ward of RG Kar Medical College. Here patients were there, all have fled. We don't know where they have gone.
No equipment was spared.
पीसफुल प्रोटेस्ट मार्च रखा था यहाँ से शाम बाज़ार के लिए। हम लोग का टाइम यहाँ से 11 बजे जाने का था, बट बाहर बहुत बड़ा ग्रुप था लोगों का जो कि प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे थे, जो कि नारे तो ऐसे ही लगा रहे थे, वी वांट जस्टिस। पर सबके कहने के बाद भी और देखा कि वो लोग वहाँ से मूव नहीं कर रहे थे, जा नहीं रहे थे। बहुत सारा मॉब इकट्ठा हो रहा था, 1 घंटा हो गया, 1.5 घंटा हो गया, बहुत देर तक वो लोग बाहर थे और पुलिस एकदम भी कुछ भी उनको अपनी वहाँ से जगह से आगे नहीं बढ़ा पा रही थी। और हम लोग देख पा रहे थे जो भी वो मॉब था, जो भी था, उनका गुस्सा और वो सब, और वो कोशिश कर रहे थे अंदर आने की। एकदम से सडनली जैसे ही ये हुआ, एक करके या कुछ करके लोग आए और सब लोगों ने तोड़-फोड़ करके अंदर घुसना स्टार्ट किया।
ममता बनर्जी के हाथों में सौंपा हुआ राज्य, लेकिन यहाँ पर या तो संदेश खाली जैसी घटना होती है या फिर अस्पताल के अंदर डॉक्टर, ये देखिए यहाँ पर इलाज होना था, इस मशीन को भी तोड़ दिया। एक और तस्वीर हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं, कैसे देखिए यहाँ कैसे इलाज होगा। पूरे कांच के टुकड़े यहाँ पर पड़े हुए हैं, मशीनों को तोड़ दिया है, दीवारों को तोड़ दिया है, दरवाजों को तोड़ दिया है, खिड़कियाँ तोड़ दी है, और इसके अलावा जितना सामान था किसी कैबिन के अंदर वो सब कुछ तोड़ दिया है। फाइलों के जो कागज हैं वो सब फाड़ दिए हैं। ऐसा देखिए यहाँ पर हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं आपको हम दिखा रहे हैं, देखिए बिजली के तारों को भी यहाँ पर देखिए कैसे बिजली के जो बोर्ड्स हैं इनको भी तोड़ने का पूरा प्रयास किया। इधर आइए, एक और तस्वीर हम दिखाएंगे। यहाँ पर देखिए एक और ये बिजली का बोर्ड तोड़ा गया और ये सीसीटीवी कैमरा, बड़ी जानकारी अपने दर्शकों को दे दें। सीसीटीवी कैमरा जिसकी मांग लगातार ट्रेनी डॉक्टर्स कर रहे हैं कि तीसरे फ्लोर पे कैमरा होना चाहिए था और कैमरा था, लेकिन उसको तोड़ा गया था ताकि पता ना चल सके कि सेमिनार हॉल में कितने लोग घुसे हैं। आप देखिए कैमरा यहाँ पर ही तोड़ा गया है।
All this unfolded in the quiet of midnight, even as doctors continued their protests on the streets of Kolkata. The Mamata government has lost control over anti-social elements it has fanned in Bengal, who seem hell-bent on underplaying the heinous crime of rape of Abhaya. Is it time for President's rule in West Bengal?
Viewers, it's getting worse every day in Bengal. Every day you think it can't get worse, it gets worse the next day. And with us tonight are some eminent citizens and lawyers and doctors. We have Kunal Sarkar, very well-known cardiac surgeon. He's also an activist and an author, well-known speaker. Dr. Arnab Goswami, he's additional general secretary of the All India Federation of Government Doctors Associations. Dr. Subrajyoti Bhaumik is medical superintendent at Peerless Hospital. He's RG Corps alumni, part of the movement and very vocal against the hooliganism. Advocate K.K. Mannan, Sanju Verma of the BJP, Saira Shalim of the CPM, Arka Nag of the TMC, and Advocate Tausif Rahman backing the TMC. Dr. Subrajyoti Bhaumik, what happened last night in your view? Our reporters were there. And when this mob came in, they came in a very well-planned way. My information is they were carrying iron rods, they were armed to kill, and they destroyed the hospital. Now, question is, the media is there, the police is there. How did this happen? What happened last night between 12 o'clock last night and 5 o'clock in the morning?
So, Arnab, thank you for the opportunity. I would say that I'm representing my medical college, alma mater, RG Corps Medical College here. And it's disgrace that we are discussing this today. You know, yesterday night, you must be aware, there was a night vigil on in West Bengal,
Yes.
where millions and millions of girls and, female activists and some ordinary women were out on the street. They were trying to do the vigil and, starting from Calcutta to everywhere in West Bengal, in fact, in every other state, every other city, and I've been told that across the world, people came out in support of this particular lady. What I have not been personally there present yesterday night, but what has been reported by the people in RG Corps is that there was around 1 o'clock or 1:30 at night, there were a group, and now I quote the Kolkata police, which says on its social media that 5,000 to 7,000 people, which was an unruly mob, just came in with rods and they started beating up the agitating doctors. They were vandalizing everything which came in front of them. It's an age-old institution, over more than 100 years of history. Everything was broken down. Emergency was torn apart. Medicines were not even left. The ventilators were broken down. Everything which came in their way. And there are disturbing visuals where we see that the girls who were protesting, they had to literally run into their girls' hostels. The boys, you can see there is a video which is out actually amongst the social media, which talks about that the protesting doctors literally requesting to be saved. Their lives have to be saved. And I must tell you that I'm ashamed that this we had to hear, that the nurses who were on duty, they said that the police actually went and they told them, they requested them that they wanted their own security. They were actually hiding up into the bathrooms. I mean, we are ashamed that the police, which is supposed to protect our doctors, our budding doctors, they serving day and night in the hospitals, our nurses, our properties. This is taxpayer property. Arjikar Medical College is a medical institution par excellence in the world. Nobody has an authority to break it down. We are ashamed that the administration failed, the police failed, and I must tell you that we need answers. We need answers on why an age-old institution, why a peaceful agitating a doctor movement. Our medical fraternity just wanted justice. There were medical doctors who were silently protesting. There were female doctors who were taking out the night vigil. Why on earth will they be touched? Who gives them the authority to be touched, to break down public property, and to the entire hospital is, the emergency is ransacked. We are not able to provide any medical facility where we say that we need medical facilities for our own poor patients. Is this which we deserve on an Independence Day Eve? Is this the independence which we wanted from the Britishers?
Also, viewers, when you see these visuals, I want you to think about what the India Alliance says and what it does. And this particular top shot visual, if I can have it full frame, this was the scary video. I don't know if I can really run the whole thing if I have the audio on it. You should hear the audio on this, viewers, because here there is obviously a doctor from the top who's shooting, and that entire mass of people you are seeing there, viewers, can you see that mass of people? That is a moving mob. And in this video, I'll put it out on Republic Word on digital, the doctor says, I don't know, I've been surrounded, I don't know if I'll be alive. All the goons have come, the police has gone away, we are going to be killed. This is the situation, ladies and gentlemen, in Bengal. All this mob, you can see the mob is rushing towards the hospital in these visuals. All of them are carrying iron rods. They are armed to the hilt. They've destroyed CCTV. This is a very, very organized mafia. And Mamata Banerjee, please know, we know that this is not possible without yours direct or indirect support. Ladies and gentlemen, my next speaker is Dr. Kunal Sarkar. He's been watching this, very activist citizen. This pains us all, Kunalda. This pains us beyond measure. But it's become so brazen now.
Arnab, it does. I hope we were speaking under happier circumstances. Talking about the mob, I think this mob was poorly advised, because one of the theories going around is that they've got the location wrong, because they were supposed to ransack some other site of the hospital, and by mistake they ransacked the emergency. Because you know why. There was a very sinister attempt just the day before to break into an adjacent part of the building, which was the hub of the crime, which was the seat of the crime. And that would probably hold some biological evidence still. So I honestly think, Arnab, that let us now call spade a spade. I don't think, very sadly, very regrettably, as far as public strategy is concerned, neither the government nor the police has put a step right in the good part of the last 6 days since 9th of August. So time has come for them to call spade a spade. Let us stop this kind of sinister conspiratorial kind of planning and come to a situation, because this situation that we have in our hand, the government will definitely not come out well from this. The police, unfortunately, whether they have been fiddled around, whether they are functioning at the end of a noose, police have not. Arnab, just let me finish. The police have not acquitted themselves well at all. And sadly, as we believe, if you put your ears to the ground, the narrative which is going around now, if this case is closed within the next few days, the doctors as a whole will not come out winning from this case by any means. This is a circle within circles, and when when this mystery is solved, I think there will be one loser, and that loser will be the state of West Bengal. Nobody is going to win. Nobody can come up with any sense of triumph from the ruins which we see all around us.
Viewers, also, Mamata Banerjee is an expert at projecting herself as a victim, whereas she's the person responsible. We are hearing from the ground there are drug rackets, there are corruption rackets in government hospitals in Bengal. So many people can't be wrong. I want to play a small clip of that video. I don't know if it is in English or Hindi. I'll play it out. If not, it's in Hindi. Have a look at this. It's a short video and feel the horror of last night, please.
हम लोग यहाँ के रेसिडेंट्स डॉक्टर हैं। आप यहाँ का कंडीशन देख सकते हैं। हजारों के संख्या में ये मॉब आया है, हम लोग पे अटैक भी किया है और इनका मेन टारगेट है कि जो भी एविडेंस है उसको टेम्पर किया जाए। और यहाँ का जो लोकल पुलिस है ये कुछ भी कंट्रोल नहीं कर पाया है, हम लोग पे अटैक किया गया है। और ये सारे मॉब की स्थिति आप देख सकते हैं क्या किया है इन्होंने। हम लोग आरजीकर मेडिकल कॉलेज के रेसिडेंट्स डॉक्टर हैं, इन लोगों ने हम लोग पे अटैक किया। अभी हम लोग छुप के दौड़ के सभी भागे हैं। आप
KK Manan is on the debate, one of India's top criminal lawyers.
शाम को यहीं पे।
Mr. Manan, can you hear me? Mr. Manan? Okay, I think I lost the line with Mr. Menon. Dr. Subarna Goswami has been bravely sort of describing the details of what happened and the way in which the family members were misled. What more evidence has come out? Are you hopeful that the forensic evidence you spoke about yesterday, which proves that there was a gang rape, organized gang rape of this young doctor, that it will be proven now? Will there be any evidence left after what has happened?
Yeah, Arnab, as already Shubhra and Kunal have already said, the mob was only 30 to 40 numbers, actually the mob, right? The other people, peaceful protesters, there was songs, ego songs, shouting slogans, like that. But these 30, 40 numbers of rowdy mobs with Kando Genji on and Bermuda, with sticks in their hand, sticks and rods. When they came, the police suddenly disappeared just before they came. And police went to hide here and there in the bathrooms, and allowed them full almost 1 hour, 45 minutes to 1 hour, allowed the time to vandalize whatever evidence is there. But fortunately, as Kunal said, they could not reach to the third floor. They vandalized other things, the emergency, the SDU, and they tried to enter the girls' hostels also. The girls, our lady doctors and girls students were very scared. And they, ransacked the vegetating doctors' stays, and they ultimately they left. And then the police came out of their, cab. And then police commissioner came, and he blamed on the media that the entire media is responsible for all this, and expressed his anger, but he could not feel the anger of the medical fraternity of the entire country.
Yeah.
Yeah, regarding evidence, what was you were talking about, yesterday I told you that post-mortem report, they cannot tamper it because the parents of the victim had shared it with us. So they cannot change it. We'll see to it end. We'll also, we have already written to the director CBI, but we have some inputs. We'll meet CBI officers definitely if they call us. We are ready to cooperate. But they could not, they tried, there was the deliberate attempt to temper the evidences, but they failed. Finally,
yesterday, Advocate Manan, yesterday when Dr. Subarna Goswami was there, he also said that his information is that the parents were offered a sum of money to settle the case by some local policemen, right? Dr. Goswami, that's what you said, right? So
right. Actually, the victim's mother alleged that just before half an hour before cremation of her daughter's body, one police officer with 2 stars on his uniform offered a lump sum amount of money for settlement, of the case. So, this was, not denied by the police. The police commissioner has told that they offered this money.
And on top of it, the police commissioner has the temerity to now blame the media. Dr. Manan, before I go to the political debate, you've heard the facts of the case as a criminal lawyer and as a citizen. Your thoughts, please.
Arnabji, last night I have seen on your TV channel the whole drama. You see, the scene of occurrence has already been destroyed. For that purpose, the persons who were responsible for that can be prosecuted. And one more thing, do you think that in this situation, the fair trial, the unfortunate deceased can get the justice from that state? I don't think. Because, first of all, the police has to prepare the charge sheet and has to investigate the matter. Now the matter is being investigated by the CBI, and I think I'll request you also, me will also try, and other channels should also try that this matter should be transferred out of state for trial.
Absolutely.
Because nobody can get the
can't
justice
trust the Mamta police
in such a situation where the scene of occurrence, not only police, but other by the time it goes to the honorable judge, this trial, by that time I think most of the evidence will be destructed, and scene of occurrence has already been destroyed and by destroying the CCTV cameras. Meaning why? Because this case is now based on a documentary evidence, not documentary evidence, rather you will circumstantial evidence, because there is no eyewitness in this case. One thing is sure, for rape, because in her private part Siemens found, and with strangulation she was killed, meaning why murder and rape, both the offences are there. But for that purpose, if one should require the evidence of an eyewitness, nobody will, if somebody has seen, will not be ready, because the CCTV footage was there, which has already been destroyed. But still I say, being a criminal practicing lawyer, sufficient evidence is there to convict the accused persons in this case. Now the question is, whether the only one person was there, I don't think.
I don't think so.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. This is yes, sir.
It's a gang rape.
Yes, absolutely it is.
And one person can't kill the deceased like this.
No, it's impossible. I now want to go to the political debate.
Please.
I'm coming back to you, sir, in a moment. I'm told, Sanju Verma, that Mamta Banerjee has decided to go on a protest tomorrow after promoting the principal whose role is suspect, and her own role is suspect, and she is the Home Minister, she is the Health Minister, she is the Chief Minister. She says, I will go on a protest. I will lead a protest rally. I strongly support her protest rally. The theme of her protest rally should be Quit Mamta, Quit. She should lead a protest rally against her own incompetence. This is the most incompetent government Bengal has ever seen. We have Sanju on the debate now. Sanju, who's accountable?
Thank you. Arnab, first and foremost, it's nice to be a part of an august panel. You have people who were earlier with Arjikar, you have a criminal lawyer, orthopedic surgeon, what have you. So I think, the technical aspect of it has been covered in great detail. I will address the elephant in the room. And for those who say, why is the BJP politicizing this? My simple rebuttal is, why not? And, let me start by just highlighting a couple of things. I'm appalled, I'm shocked that Vineet Goyal, the Calcutta Police Commissioner, and the Kolkata Police, actually on Twitter, rather X, they are writing posts. Anybody who spreads rumors will be locked up. Look at the kind of misogynistic mindset. Look at the type of bullying that is happening on social media. Rather than feeling accountable, rather than feeling ashamed that Kolkata Police has completely lost the trust of West Bengal's citizenry, these guys are actually spending the time on social media trying to do a classic cover-up. Point number one. Point number two, for those who say that, why blame Mamta Banerjee? My simple rebuttal again is, why not? Because she's not just the Chief Minister of West Bengal, she's also the Home Minister, and mind you, she's also the Health Minister, So she is responsible to the T. My other point is this, there is a section amongst the media, particularly those who are loyal to Mamta Banerjee and her acolytes, who say, we've given the case case to CBI. Why is the BJP protesting now? Why are anti-Mamata naysayers protesting now? Excuse me. The case has been transferred to the CBI at the behest of the Kolkata High Court. Mamata Banerjee did not do so voluntarily, point number one. And the more important point is this, that Professor Sandeep Ghosh, the ex-principal of RG Kar Medical College, he was reinstated in less than 12 hours at National Medical College, Kolkata. He is now apparently
Maybe he knows some secrets the TMC does not want revealed.
He's been sent on leave, and that too has happened at the behest of the Kolkata High Court. Or no, you know what the acting Chief Justice said?
Suspicious behavior.
Said, this man as in Sandeep Ghosh, he said this man should not be working anywhere. He should currently be sitting at home. And then the acting Chief Justice says that there are grave doubts about the sufficiency of the ongoing probe, completely castigating the classic cover-up and the hatchet job being carried out by Mamata Banerjee. But most importantly, I want to ask just 3 questions. Why is it that when junior doctors, interns are being interrogated by the Lal Bazar police station, why has Professor Sandeep Ghosh not been interrogated yet by the Kolkata police? Is it true what Akhtar Ali said? He is the former deputy superintendent of RG Kar Medical College and Hospital. He said that Sandeep Ghosh is part of a larger racket involving trafficking of biomedical waste. Sandeep Ghosh is part of a larger extortion and sex racket, and many in RG Kar Medical College were aware of this, but were too scared to even speak about it, much less complain to the police. The third and most important point is this. Vineet Goyal, the current commissioner of police, who was CID in 2013 during the horrific Kamduni gang raid, where 8 people were arrested, but because of a botched up investigation by Vineet Goyal, who was then in the CID and now is the commissioner of Kolkata police, all the 8 people in the Kamduni raid case, which was as horrific as this, were allowed to go scot-free. And my final point is this, that even the DGP of West Bengal police is a man who's much tainted, a man called Rajiv Kumar, who's facing trial at the Alipur court, both in the Narada and Sarada scams. Could not Mamata Banerjee have found a better person than reappoint Rajiv Kumar as the DGP of West Bengal police? He was removed prior to the Lok Sabha 2024 elections. What is the compulsion of Mamata Banerjee to support hooligans like Rajiv Kumar, support
the police and
people like Vineet Goyal,
the role of the police,
people like Professor Sandeep Ghosh?
Yeah,
What is her compulsion?
I don't understand the role of the police in Bengal. I'm told that Abhishek Banerjee has some control over the police in Bengal. In that case, Abhishek Banerjee is also very incompetent. The commissioner is a strange man. He has now started attacking the media.
Exactly.
I think that he doesn't know what he's doing. There are reports that the nurses at the RG Kar hospital said that some policemen were telling the nurses, can you hide us from the mob? The others say that the police ran away. The others say the police was not present. So I think on this alone, the Kolkata police commissioner should resign. There are allegations there was an attempt to bribe the victim's family. That is not a subject of investigation. The problem with the police in Bengal is they owe allegiance only to Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee. Everybody in Bengal knows they don't owe any allegiance to the people. In Sandesh Khali, they go there like a private army saying, we'll sort out a political problem for you. If they become a political army or a private army for a political party, then they should not be in uniform. There is no point threatening the media. The people are with the media. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very serious situation in Bengal. Aren't you ashamed of the situation, Arka? Tausif. I mean, I just don't know if you have any face to defend yourself. I want to go to Saira Shah Halim because Mamata says now the left and the BJP have joined hands against me. I thought you were all together to save the country from Narendra Modi till yesterday. Now she is saying that you are after them. What is going on within the India Alliance and between you and Mamata on this subject?
Okay, so firstly, good evening, Arnab. It is very clear that Mamata Banerjee has completely lost, she's lost it. Because here she's making these public statements that I want the culprits hanged by the 17th. I mean, is she a dictator that she's going to decide who's going to be hanged? Is there no jury in the country? Is there no legal system in the country? Is there no trial in the country that decides who's going to be hanged or who's not going to be hanged? So this is just political posturing and nothing else. Secondly, I think all these scams, starting from ration scam, coal scam, Nardar, Sharda, education scam, and now the government, run, hospital scams are being now highlighted because this case has come to light. So now if you look at the principal's role, it was declared initially by RG nursing home to the girl's parents that your daughter has died by suicide. And then it was an entire gamut of cover-ups after cover-ups to, and now there is some renovation work going on, 50 meters away from the scene of the crime. Now we need to question is, why this tearing hurry to do renovation work?
Oh, they have to destroy every bit of evidence. That means there are many people involved in the crime.
Yes, I mean, couldn't you? Absolutely, absolutely. Why couldn't you build a restroom 1 year ago? What about 2 years ago? Why, when the CBI has taken over the case, then you decide to, okay, let's pull up our socks. Let's now, CBI has taken over the whole case. Let's build a restroom for the ladies. So it is nothing, but they are trying to, in fact, do away with any sign of crime, and they're trying to do away with the footprints that have been left. And soon, because it has become such a mass movement, not only in Kolkata, across India, you look at Delhi, you look at other cities, everybody's out on the street and they're seething in anger. And now there are calls for Mamata Banerjee to resign because
she will not hit the calls.
Because of
She will not. She has this bad habit of passing on the spot judgments about serious cases. Earlier, Mamata Banerjee was good in politics and bad in governance. Now, Mamata Banerjee, everybody in the country knows she does bad politics and terrible governance. And she has run Bengal to the ground. She has run Bengal to the ground right now. And Arko and Tausif, you have no defense left.
You look at the teacher recruitment scam.
Yeah, and everywhere she says, no, but I won the elections. Muslim vote is with me. What is this?
Yeah, she wins the elections by ensuring the booths
I won the election, so what? Anything can happen.
Ensuring all her goons are there, manning the booths. That's how she wins the election.
I think Arko on this particular case right now. No, Tausif.
Arnab, will you and your sponsor only speak?
No, you have to hear. It is time has come for you to hear.
No.
You need to hear.
No, please listen.
You need to hear. You need to stop making your police a private army. Your police gets up in the morning and thinks about Republic Bangla. Your people, your commissioner, your police, they can only arrest reporters of Republic Bangla.
No.
They can't do anything. Your problem is with the #1 news channel in Bengal. Your problem is not with your incompetence. And last night, I tell you one thing. Last night, Tausif, I had 20 reporters and camera persons and producers of Republic Bangla on the spot all night. We will expose what the mob did. We were there all night on a vigil to make sure all the mob fury that is going on in Mamata Raj is recorded for posterity.
Protesting outside RG.
We document everything.
I was there last night protesting outside RG. I know what transpired last night.
यदि एक और रेप हो गया तो कौन सी बड़ी बात है? This is Kunal Ghosh's shameless statement. He's trivialized this horrific crime by saying
now if you allow,
I will allow you. Yeah. Okay, I allow you. Tausif, go on.
Look at this. Who is this? An injured police officer. Look at that. An injured police officer.
Who's not even shed crocodile
An injured police officer. How is he injured? Why did he get injured?
Which is more than 1,300 kilometers away.
Who are they?
But she could not muster the courage to meet with the
Kolkata
victims'
police
parents.
officers from yesterday. Look at them. How brutally.
Where is your member of parliament Pratibha Mandal today? Where is your member of parliament Rachna Banerjee today?
Injured Kolkata police officer. Look at them.
Where is your member of parliament
Look at them. Injured Kolkata police officers. Who is responsible? Who is responsible for this? Who is responsible for this? You see, Chief Minister herself has said that students are not involved in vandalism. No, can you please, Sanju, can you please shut? Sanju, you have had your say.
Not one of them has shown the decency or the sensitivity to visit the victim's face.
Sanju, please shut your All India radio.
No, you people. Oh no, you are asking me. Okay, I'll ask you one question. I'll tell you about what the Trinamool Congress does in Bengal today. We must tell them. We must tell them. Put that down. Let me ask you a question here. Orko, my question to you is this. 1 minute. Orko, my question to you is this. Tell me one thing. What was the role of Honorable Hassan of the Trinamool Congress in the massacre in Boktui in Birbhum, which happened, I think, in 2022? Was your leader not caught red-handed? Did a Trinamool leader not play a role in the massacre? My point is,
I am ready to reply.
One minute. If policemen are injured, they should complain to the police minister. My question is Rampur Hat, where women were burned to death.
No, hats off to...
What was the role of the Trinamool Congress?
They did not lose their temper.
If I have to respond, I have only one request.
40-year-old girl.
Because...
Orko is on the debate right now, Orko. Orko is on the debate, ladies and gentlemen. The only way now is president's rule in Bengal.
Arnab, if I have to respond, I have a
Orko.
Please ensure that I am disturbed.
Yeah, speak up if you can.
That I should be interrupted. I am requesting all the other panelists to ensure that I am interrupted and I am not being able to talk.
Sanju.
Thank you. So first and foremost, the point we are discussing here today is something which is RG-COP, something which has happened yesterday, which should not have happened. And I am sure that people will be apprehended. Their photographs have been given out in the official, all the
rubbish. 500 to 1,000 people were there. 9 people have been arrested, which means that 990 have been let off. Orko, don't try to get away with one line on it. I will pin you down on this subject. Don't get away with one line. What happened, should have happened, should not have happened. Don't give me motherhood comments on it.
I was always...
Orko and Sanju
interrupted me.
One minute. No. Subrajyoti Bhaumik is also on the debate in the middle. Subrajyoti Bhaumik also wants to come into the debate. Kunal Sarkar wants to come into the debate. Put them in the middle right now. Subrajyoti Bhaumik, 942 right now. Subrajyoti, louder.
Protest in West Bengal.
Louder, Subrajyoti, windows. Subrajyoti.
Let us speak. This is the problem in this.
Louder, Subrajyoti.
The ordinary man is not allowed to speak. The political parties speak among themselves. The ordinary voice is never heard. Now time has come that the ordinary man's voice has to be heard. Why
did you put in the middle?
Why on earth, when 500 police officers were there for the last 5 to 7 days, agitating doctors, trying
the entire city
were agitating.
out in their
loud up, Subrajyoti.
When the entire city
there
was
were
out,
police officers there. Then why didn't they have the orders to fire tear gas?
Why
louder, Subrajyoti. Volume up.
What happened?
Higher.
And it is made a point that
Thank you.
Why on earth a government property can be destroyed? Why on earth a government property should be destroyed? And this is the question which the government has to answer. The government has to answer why on earth a government property was destroyed. Why on earth the female doctors have to be scared about their life? Why on earth we did not provide them with shell gas? Why on earth there be protection not provided by the government? This is not a debate to discuss. This is not a debate to discuss. We need our protection.
Even if you want or you do not want. You have no
protection. We need the protection. And whether it is, I'm not talking about any political system. I am talking about the ordinary citizens. The citizens' responsibility. It is not citizens' responsibility to have their own safety in their hand. Then give us the gun law. Do you want that we carry the guns to protect ourselves? It is the responsibility of the government to provide security to the doctors, to the nurses, to the paramedics.
It is not
accountability is a word that is alien to Mamata Banerjee. Accountability is a word that is alien to Sagarika Ghosh. Accountability is a word that is alien to Mahua Moitra. Accountability is a word that is alien to
And we do not have the right to take away anybody's life. If gun is the only thing you are suggesting that we should use guns.
Subrajyoti is on the debate. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. He said, do you expect us to defend ourselves? What is the role of the state? Which he said. He said, what is the role of the state? Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, please remember. Subrajyoti and now Kunal Sarkar are on the debate. I'm extending this by a couple of minutes. Kunal Sarkar, the anger is spilling over. In the past, the Trinamool Congress had a simple rule and a simple way of operating. Let me tell you, viewers, can I be on screen? The approach of the Trinamool Congress has been, in every case, threaten the victims. Pay money, settle the case, save the mafia, save the Trinamool Congress mafia. And I want to tell you, Orko, you people are trying to run a Trinamool mafia state. It will not happen. The people of Bengal are rising against the Trinamool mafia. The Trinamool mafia will have to face justice. Kunal.
Do not make false
Arnab, my request to my friends who are advocating TMC's cause, you have every right to do so. But since 9th of August, with folded hands, I request you that think as a citizen of West Bengal and do not try to defend the indefensible. Because what has happened has paralyzed administration, has paralyzed healthcare. The state has got to come back to optimum levels of functioning. More than half the state is dependent on government hospitals. So let the government have a note of reconciliation. Let the government approach the junior doctors from the point of confidence, restore a semblance of normalcy in the state, and then we can get on with our political arguments till cows come home. And the last point is there is still an abundance of evidence
with what Dr. Sarkar says. What Dr. Sarkar says, I am standing by it. Let the media and all political parties behave in a way so that...
Don't teach us how to behave. First of all, don't teach us how to behave. You have tried, the only job the Trinamool Congress does well is try and target the media. Remember, the people are with the media. The people are against the Mafia Raj. We have seen what happened in Birbhum. We have seen what happened in Nandigram. We have seen what happened in Kuch Bihar recently. We saw women being paraded naked. We saw your helplessness. We've seen your incompetence. But today, viewers, what you're also seeing, ladies and gentlemen, you are seeing the loyalty of Sagarika Ghosh and Mahua Moitra towards Mamata Banerjee. And obviously they've been put in Lok Sabha by Mamata Banerjee, they'll be loyal. But also see the silence of Shabana Azmi and Aparna Sen and all the likes of them. There's a lesson in that. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to wrap it up at this point. I thank you very much for joining me tonight. This is continuous coverage. Mamata Banerjee, like other politicians, should realize that people will see through this considered form of democracy. Mamata Banerjee should realize that she has nothing to support herself with anymore. She should protest against herself. If she wants to protest tomorrow, she should protest against her own government. She has run Bengal to the ground. If a doctor is not safe at her own workplace, and if our 6 days justice has not been served to Abhaya, then ladies and gentlemen, Mamata Banerjee, the Health Minister, the Home Minister, and the Chief Minister of Bengal must step down. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night and good night.